Om Gurve Namah. The topic is Jupiter's transit to Cancer. And this is the topic. Because the transit of Jupiter, and that too when Jupiter is going to be exalted, is going to be the topic. A lot of people have been waiting for this transit so that they can actually start something auspicious. Somebody likes to start the new business, some new kind of work, some kind of engagement in the personal space. A lot of people have been waiting for this to happen. Because Jupiter, Brahaspati, Devguru, Brahman Raja is going to be exalted, happy. Jupiter is going to bless every one of us. Jupiter had visited the sign Cancer in 2025 also. But at that point in time, the mindset was different because Jupiter knew it had to go back to Gemini. But when now, on 2nd of June 2026, Jupiter is going to enter into Cancer, Jupiter knows it is not going to enter to Cancer to go back to Gemini. No, it will have to move forward within Cancer. So the mindset is completely different. Lot of blessings are going to come to all of us. And we look at that for every ascendant in a while. But before that, this transit, which will take place on 2nd of June 2026, will continue till 26th of June 2027. So broadly, 13 months at a broader level. And there I try to help you to understand the overall transit. So let us break this transit of 13 months into 5 plus 3 plus 5. Now what's that? Let us assume this is the sign Cancer and Gemini was here. So Jupiter is going to move from Gemini and enter into Cancer on 2nd of June. And till 26th of June, Jupiter will be in Cancer, or that is the overall transit. But whether Jupiter will be in Cancer only during this 13 months? No. That's why I'm trying to giving you a formula 5 plus 3 plus 5. The meaning is, so from Gemini on 2nd of June, Jupiter will enter into Cancer and it will cover the entire sign of Cancer in about 5 months of time. That is the first 5. So after 5 months, Jupiter will move into Leo. And Jupiter will continue to move into Leo for 1.5 months direct. And then it will become retrograde in Leo, come back to Cancer and reach Cancer in 1.5 months. So for 3 months, Jupiter will be in Leo. 1.5 months direct, 1.5 months retrograde. And that is 5 plus 3 plus 5. So remaining 5, the last 5 will be in Cancer. But how? I break this 5 also in 2.5 and 2.5. So when Jupiter will move back from Leo to Cancer, for the first 2.5 months, Jupiter will be retrograde. And then the last 2.5 months, Jupiter will be direct. So that's 5 months, 3 months in Leo and remaining 5 months in Cancer. 5 plus 3 plus 5. Easy. So now you can imagine that out of 13 months, first 5 months and the last 5 months, that is total 10 months, Jupiter will be in Cancer. And 3 months, Jupiter will be in Leo. And out of those 10 months in Cancer, Jupiter will be in retrograde motion for 2.5 months. And out of 3 months in Leo, Jupiter will be in retrograde motion for 1.5 months. So 5, 5, 3, which is divided into 1.5 direct, 1.5 retro, and remaining 5 divided into 2.5 retrograde and 2.5 direct. That is the overall timeline of Jupiter's transit to Cancer of 13 months. 5 plus 3 plus 5. Yeah, so far so good. Nice. Now, if I talk about the strength, how Jupiter will be feeling when Jupiter is moving to Cancer, we understand, or we can rather conclude quickly, Jupiter is going to be exalted. Whenever a planet feels elated, then we say that planet gets exalted. And because we know Jupiter is going to get exalted in Cancer, can't we simply conclude that yes, Jupiter will be very happy? That's true, but why? Very first thing is that Jupiter is going to enter into its friend sign. Cancer is lorded by the moon and Jupiter and moon goes along really well. On top of that, both Jupiter and the moon are Sattva Guna planets. So you look at from the sign perspective, Lord perspective, or Guna perspective, Jupiter feels at home. Jupiter feels at ease. That makes Jupiter even more happier, even more relaxed in the sign Cancer, right? That is very important to notice because it is a sign lorded by the moon. Okay. Then one thing I also mentioned earlier, Brahmana. Jupiter is Brahmana and the moon is also in the Brahmana category. That also aligns the objective of Jupiter. See, the thing which we need to really understand, that Jupiter we call Jiva. While moon we associate with longevity or pran, it gives longevity. Jupiter is that planet, that guru, which basically gives you those kind of thoughts using which you can lead your life in a nice way. Moon is giving you longevity, the sign Cancer, but you need to spend your life or you need to live your life. That is the difference you have to make. If you just want to spend your life, you don't need Jupiter. But if you want to live your life, then you need that Jiva element of Jupiter. And when Jupiter comes to Cancer, when Jupiter feels at ease, when Jupiter feels at home, that is the time when the Jiva element is really high. So you will feel like, you are not spending your life, you are living your life. That is the meaning of Jupiter being in Cancer. Jupiter is at ease, Jupiter is at home. We call it welcome home. Though the actual home of Jupiter is Sagittarius and Pisces. But actually where the planet gets exalted, in this case Jupiter in Cancer, we should attribute that sign as the real home for various other reasons like the Guna matching or the Tattva level also. If you see, Jupiter is Akash Tattva and the moon is Jala Tattva. So how does the rain come through? From Akash, the Jala, the raindrops. And whenever you are getting troubled, bothered by a lot of heat, at that time when you look at the raindrops falling over you, you feel elated. That is the kind of elation you are going to experience when Jupiter will be in Cancer. And this time Jupiter is going to be in Cancer. It will not be retrograde to go back to Gemini. That's the difference. When Jupiter will move to Cancer on 2nd of June this year, it is going to be a permanent move. And Jupiter is going to be really happy. It is like real raindrop of contentment, happiness, prosperity falling over your head. Okay, good. So far, so good. And I did mention at some point in time about northern lights. That is the same scenario you can apply when Jupiter is going to move to Cancer this time. How bright is the northern lights? Cancer is also north, and that happens in northern lights. How bright is that? How illuminated is those lights? So the same kind of contentment, the same kind of illumination Jupiter is going to bring to your lives now. That is the wonderful time. Yeah. Now, one more thing I like to mention. While I'm talking about the strength, I'd also like to understand the results. What kind of results Jupiter can bestow? One thing is for sure, Jupiter is coming with a lot of blessings, like blessings with both hands. But you have to also look at the speed. On an average, Jupiter covers one sign in 1 year broadly. So the average speed is about 41 days for every pada. There are 9 padas. If you cover 365 days, if you take 365 days or 1 year to cross 9 padas, right, of a Rashi, broadly you can say on an average, Jupiter should take 41 days to cross 1 pada. But 535, Jupiter is going to cross the entire Cancer sign in 5 months. That is about 150 days. So the speed of Jupiter is very high. It is taking about 16 or 17 days per pada compared to 41 days of natural or normal average speed. The speed is very high. And you know, I've explained it multiple times, when the speed is very high, you know, when you're excited, either you are frightened, then you like to run fast. Jupiter is not frightened. Jupiter is excited. You know, when you are in love, you feel excited. The adrenaline is very high. You are rushing, your thoughts, your excitement level has no bounds. Similarly, Jupiter is very excited. Jupiter is walking, running. So when the speed is very fast, we call it atichari. then your focus on the left and right is not that much in great propensity. It means the aspect will not have that or those kind of results, but the placement, the lordship will take precedence. And you know this. But in my analysis, I'll do take into account the aspects. I'll do take into account all the other components like the placement, the position, the lordship, and everything. But yeah, this is for your reference and knowledge that the aspects, the fifth aspect, so the ninth aspect, will not take that much of precedence. But the seventh aspect, which is absolutely in front of Jupiter, will be prominent in giving results. You see that? But when, after getting into Leo 5-3-5, Jupiter will come back to Cancer, the speed will come down, closer to average. So at that time, when we'll discuss next year, we'll talk about the aspects in more detail at that point in time. Yeah. So what kind of results can you expect? See, fourth house, Jupiter will be in Cancer, right? And fourth house in Kalpurusha also, it is fourth house, Cancer. It signifies a lot of things, you understand that. Property, home, mother, healing, contentment, all these things. Is Jupiter a significator of all these things? Not really. Then how both the sign and the Jupiter will marry? Here is the catch. If you talk about property or vehicle, which is represented by fourth house, but Jupiter will give you the money, the resources, so that you can go ahead and buy those properties and those vehicles. If fourth house talks about home, Jupiter will give you that kind of wisdom so that you can have or lead your life happily in that home. Jupiter will give you children with whom you can talk in home. If fourth house talks about healing, nourishment, when it comes to nourishment, Jupiter will give you food so that you can stay nourished. When fourth house talks about healing, Jupiter will give you that Guru Upadesha, the blessings of the Guru, food for your soul, through which you can heal your heart. Fourth house is heart, through which you can heal your entire mindset and feel nourished, not only at the body level, but at the soul level. That is the meaning of Jupiter's moving into Cancer. And my friend, this is Jupiter moving into Cancer. This is Brahaspati, the Dev Guru. At this point, let me also come up with some giveaways. So those of you, if you have some burning questions, one burning question, drop it at my WhatsApp number, office WhatsApp number. You can get that from the description box, right? I'll consider the first 10 questions, right? And I'll get back to you with my answer. It may take some time, but I will definitely get back to you. The first 10 people who will reach out to me, it is a free giveaway to the first 10 people, right? Make the best possible use of this opportunity. All right. So now we will get into each ascendant. Aries ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer is going to bless you with good amount of or abundance of resources. The wealth, real money, because Jupiter is the significator of wealth, and it is going to activate your fortune in your favor. So you will feel very relaxed at home. Jupiter will be in your fourth house, bringing a lot of luck. So there will be association of your members at your home also who will contribute in this endeavor, and also vice versa. You will also do something for them as well. It is going to be a mutual relationship, very nice relationship, right, with people at home. And this is a wonderful blessing. You know, having resources and doing something for your family, people at home, this is great, right? And on top of that, so there are two blessings which are the real blessings. One, which I mentioned, resources, because once you have the resources, you feel doing something which has a real meaning. And that is the second blessing, which is finding the real meaning of life or doing some sort of spiritual endeavor, some sort of meditation, introspection. And that is exactly you are going to do. You will feel like, I've done enough in my life. Now I need to find something else beyond these resources. And that's where you will feel like traveling to places where you can meet some gurus, some teachers, some masters. You will try to apply yourself in doing some sort of meditation, some sort of spiritual techniques where you like to keep yourself in isolation. You'll feel like I should stay alone for some time of the day, spend some time for myself, for the deeper meaning of myself. And that this transit can really give a very good direction to your life in this matter specifically. Absolutely phenomenal transit. Yeah. And if you talk about the relationship at work, rest assured, you will have a wonderful relationship with your boss. In personal space, or people who are doing their own stuff, own business, they are not in employment, your relationship with your senior stakeholders, senior partners will be fantastic. Yeah, that is another blessing. And moreover, if you get an opportunity to interact with some foreign people, engage with people who are based out of foreign location, your boss is based out of foreign location, nothing like it. You will see your relationship going from strength to strength. If you are in business, try to put in your efforts on such deals which have some foreign relations, and you will see the conversion rate getting higher for such deals. All right, that's a good blessing. And I did mention that fourth house talks about healing, happiness. It is going to be working for you. You will see that suddenly the luck is taking your side. You're getting happiness from home affairs. The vehicles are not troubling you much, right? You are able to make good use of those vehicles. You're getting some money to buy those vehicles. I mean, you're getting some comfort from the vehicles at home. That is a great thing. You see, Jupiter, when happy, gives you blessing. But particularly when Jupiter touches the sign of moon, in this case, Cancer, I mean, there has to be some beauty about the blessing. So it is not only that you are feeling happy and you are within yourself. No, that happiness will be noticed by people around you, because the light, when the moon gets the light from the sun, everybody looks at that light. Moon doesn't conceal the light to itself. Likewise, your happiness will not be limited to you. People who will get in touch with you, get associated with you, will also get the benefit of those blessings, those happiness. So you will radiate the happiness. It is like when you sprinkle when you sprinkle perfume, naturally few drops will fall on you. So the more you radiate happiness, few drops, it will come back to you also. So it is a wonderful time. This transit is going to touch your lives in a most gentle and nice way. Yeah, you'll experience that. And from health perspective, you will become quite focused about your health. You'll feel like I should be really careful. I should not have a lot of junk foods. I should get up early. I should take green tea. I should take honey. I should take boiled water with lemon honey mixture. So such basic thing you will be more keen to adapt. Okay, that's very good. And interestingly, because I mentioned you will feel like getting up early, you will also feel like going to the bed in time, and you will get a nice and sound sleep. That's very important. Going to bed is not the ultimate objective unless you get the sleep also. So the sound sleep is there, which will keep you energetic throughout the day. And your business delivery will also be great. Now, business delivery is not only limited to work. Your performance, your output at home, if you are a homemaker, will also be of optimum level. Okay? All right. In terms of your relationship, you will feel that your relationship with your partner is stable. It has been going through a lot of ups and downs, but you will find the stability around your relationship, and that will give you a really nice feeling. Your dharma, your own action, will help getting your marriage or your relationship stable. That's so nice. That's so nice. Because you'll feel like worshipping the mother. Jupiter is in Cancer and you are Aries ascendant. It's the fourth house. So the atmosphere at your home will be really nice. You definitely should worship the mother at this juncture. I'm telling you specifically. Yeah. See, the other thing is, one thing, you'll feel like doing so much for your partner. So there can be a possibility that your partner may take you for granted for some point in time. So try to keep it balanced. You are a good person. Your intentions are good. Your intentions will be good. But try to keep things in balance. Do not allow anybody to take you for granted, take you for a ride. Okay? And also keep an eye over the closer proximity. One of your friends may try to be closer to your partner. So keep that aspect in control. Yeah. And from properties, though you will get a lot of money, a lot of resources so that you can buy property, but you must ensure that you go through all the documents, all the property documents carefully and thoroughly multiple times, else you can incur losses. See, you will have the resources to buy property, but should you invest in property, there I am saying need to be really careful. Do not be in hurry to invest in a property. Do not be in a hurry to sell some of your property if you get the first customer. Make your research thorough. Only after that you get into that. Otherwise, you can incur losses, I'm telling you. Yeah. Then, a remedy, I told you one remedy which is specific to you. You need to worship Mother. Mother Goddess will definitely bless you. The other remedy which is applicable to everybody, basis Jupiter transit to Cancer, I'll mention towards the end of the video. You can look at the remedy using timestamp. Yeah. And I did mention about travel. Please pack your bags. Long distance travels will be on the cards for you during this period. And those will benefit you. Those will definitely benefit you. Yeah. And 12th house is getting activated in a big way. Meditation, foreign travel, these are the benefic aspects which you should pay attention to. And the other aspects which may incur some losses or some sort of expenditure, those can also get activated. But as long as you are engaging in the mother worship or the remedy which I'll mention towards the end, these things will not bother you. All right? Best wishes. Taurus ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer from 2nd of June is going to come with a lot of blessings. That much you understand. In your case, it is very peculiar. See, Jupiter is your 11th lord, will be in 3rd house. Being 11th lord, which is the house of income, and Jupiter being the significator of finances, you can rest assured you'll be going to see a lot of resources coming your way. Income, money, prosperity, there'll be no dearth of it. But remember, Jupiter is also your 8th lord. So you need to have some sort of way out, a recommendation, a remedy, which you must do so that the obstructions which could otherwise come by in your getting income or resources, that will go away. And that recommendation or remedy will be, you have to really appease the Mother Divine. Not only because Jupiter is in Cancer, but it is applicable specifically to your ascendant. Appease the Mother Divine. If you do that, automatically the hurdles in terms of obtaining the resources, income, money will go away. The propensity will come down significantly, and this will purely become a blessings for you, right? In any case, there will be no dearth. Jupiter will ensure that whenever you need money to have some resources, to buy property, to buy or acquire some vehicles, you will be able to do that, right? That's good. Okay. Now the second thing or the second blessing is coming from the area of your family, specifically your siblings. Now it is also coming with a catch. The good aspect is that you will really support your siblings. You will go to any extent to ensure that they have your support. They feel happy because of your actions. That's a good thing. You are doing the dharma. You are playing your part. And they will also be on your side. But there's one exception. Except when, when you find that there is some issue around the division of property, property split, property segregation, at that time you will feel some sort of strain coming in the mutual relationships, right? Other than that, there will be a very nice equation among yourself and your siblings. Very nice equation, right? So you see that the dispute over money or property should not be a long-lasting dispute. Try to resolve it using the wisdom which Jupiter will give you, right? Use that. Okay. And see, in terms of efforts, you are going to put in a lot of efforts. And that will do two things. One, those efforts will ensure that your delivery at home, if you're a homemaker, or at work, if you're a business person, will be intact, will be really up to the mark. And second, when you really are putting in effort, you're using your mind, you're using your physical strength of your body, it gives you good health. I'll talk about health in detail. There are some areas where you should be really concerned or put your focus. But overall, because you keep your efforts up to the mark, really high efforts, it will keep your body moving and ticking, which is good from health perspective. Very good. That will be there. And the other advantage it will give you a very, very good digestion. So you can have all the desserts you like, eat to your content. You will be able to digest the food. That's a fantastic thing. You like to stay awake late, like to watch Netflix, keep munching, go for it. Your digestion will support you, right? That makes you happy? Okay. The other recommendation I'll give you in the area of spirituality. Say Jupiter is transiting into Cancer. So it will bring such nice thoughts to your heart, and you can really channelize those thoughts from your heart to your head so that you can actually travel to your guru. Because in this period, if you listen to your guru, it will get into your heart and also in your head. It will be with you for a very long time. So that guru upadesha will really change your life for better. Okay? Please pay attention to this. I mean, this period can really take you to the feet of the masters. Now, rest up to you. Once you are at the feet of the masters, listening to their upadesha or listening to their learnings and applying those learnings is up to you. That is much you have to do. I mean, that much you have to do it yourself, isn't it? Now, it is a very good time for you to connect with people. Excellent time. So, my strong Jyotish insight, if you are not that much active on social media, you can become active. If you want to get into such kind of work which involves your interaction with people, this is a very good time. In intro, I did mention people have been waiting for Jupiter's movement to Cancer and they wanted to start something. If it is applicable to somebody, that is you, Taurus ascendant people. It will really bring you a lot of success. Okay. Now, building on health. So, no doubt, I did mention that you will have a good digestion, you will put in a lot of efforts and work that will keep your body active. But eating, you will eat a lot, digestion will be good, but are you eating healthy? That's an area where you need to be careful. See, eating nourished element is important. If you eat nourished food, good, if you take good amount of protein, vitamin, etc., it will be good for your body. Otherwise, there can be some combination, there are some combination which can make your body deprived of nourished food. That's an area you need to be careful about. And you can also encounter some problems with your legs, with your feet. So that's an area you need to be careful about, right? Okay. Now, from focus perspective, see, your focus will be around your dharma. You will be really careful about your deeds. What actions are you doing for yourself, for others? Are your actions dharma oriented, spiritually inclined, where your feet are going? Those things will be very important for you. And it's a very good focus. And the other focus, which is the secondary focus, will be on intimacy. You will really like to feel that intimacy of somebody close to you. You will crave for the intimacy, physical intimacy. It will become really high in your focus area, right? Now, from pain area perspective, I'll say the support staff, like your support staff at your home, in your personal space, or at office, if you have a chauffeur-driven car, your chauffeur. So, like such people who provide support to you in day-to-day life, those people can actually become a pain area for you by taking unplanned leaves or by bringing them some issue or the other, by listening something and sharing something, some confidential information with some other people. So such areas can bother you, right? And the other pain area can be pertaining to your children, right? If they are, let's say, crossing or they are about to qualify with 12th standard, which area of life they should be specialized, they should study more. If children are in workable age, which spectrum, which industry they should join. If they are younger, much younger, which subject they should take in grade 9 or grade 7, such areas, which coaching you should actually put your children to, or which extracurricular activities you should put your children to. They are not coming in time, their company, the association, or they are not listening to you, they are spending more time in watching IPL. Such issues, you understand, can actually be a pain area for you. But after getting this visibility, you can manage yourself better, right? Okay. Now, one recommendation I'll give you: your spouse, you will see, putting in a lot of efforts in maintaining the house. So you need to support your spouse. Even if there are some differences, that's fine. But this period really recommends you to support your partner. If you do that, the blessings will come to you also. All right. And the other recommendation I'll give you: if you really want to make it big in terms of earning, etc., property can be of good use to you. So investment in real estate, trading in real estate, or associated activities can be of real benefit to you in this time. Yeah. From marriage perspective, it is a very good time for you to get married. But as always, make sure that your individual chart is analyzed thoroughly. Look for the matchmaking and then go for it, right? And see, the broader remedy, the overall remedy will be towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to the remedy section and make use of that. All right. Best wishes. Gemini ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer. And you can imagine the kind of blessings coming to your life. More so because Jupiter is not only your 7th lord, but also your 10th lord of work, which is absolutely important. These are the two houses, 7th house and 10th house, which are very important for us, right? And the lords of these two houses is going to be exalted. What else do you like for, right? So, but life is all about balance. We cannot be really overcomplacent and just stop putting in efforts and all. No, we'll have to evaluate and analyze how it is going to be unfolded for us. Fair enough? So the very first blessing, which will be there for sure, you will see your competence getting increases. You are a competent person, but it is about times. Sometimes you are able to portray or exhibit your competence to other people in your personal space, at your workspace. And this is the kind of time you're going to experience. Your capability, your competence will be valued and observed by other people, and which will make you even more competent. You'll feel like putting in even more efforts, trying to do some research and trying to put extra effort so that your end result, the product, the business delivery is really up to the mark. That's a wonderful blessing you're going to get during this transit. All right. The other thing is, if you are having a business or work of your own, even if you are a homemaker, or if you are even in employment, you will feel that you are having a lot of courage. You are not shying away to take some challenges, accepting risk. As a homemaker, you'll feel confident enough to do multitasking. You will not shy away from accepting challenges. Let me manage my home. I can start something from home as a separate kick. You will be having that kind of confidence, that courage. Risk-taking capabilities will be on your side. That's the kind of transit you're going to experience, my friend. Okay? The other blessing, your equation with your boss will improve. Now you will question me. Rather, you may feel infuriated. That's not the case. I have been looking forward to change my job because of this specific problem. I understand that. But the combinations, along with Jupiter transit, I've mentioned about your competence, your courage, your enterprising skill, all these things put together will ensure, one, you will get opportunities to even switch jobs. You can get some good promotions, but also your relationship with your supervisor will not only improve, but will get strengthened. Wait for the time to come and see the magic for yourself. Okay, that's good. And because of that, because of all these things, the end results, you will get appreciations, you will get maybe some awards or rewards also. You will get a lot of honors at work. People will value you. They will seek advice from you. And if I just take a step back and move into different vertical from your work perspective, I've spoken a lot. How about your focus? Because a lot will be happening at your workspace, no doubt. Your focus will be at work to make it better, to take it to the next level. First, your immediate goal is to make it stabilized. That stabilization will come now, for sure. And your focus will also be at your home, because a lot of things had been pending. You had been waiting for the work stabilization so that you can spend some quality time with your family, take them out, book some tickets, plan some travels. Everything is on the cards, my friend. Things are coming your way now. Okay? Good. From now, I'll give you very good blessing, which will be on your way. Is that the overall money matters will get resolved. Not only you will earn good, but you will be able to save some money, accumulation of money, investment of money at the right place. Jupiter will give you that wisdom. Whatever resources, limited resources you will begin with, the resources will grow, and your wisdom to put those resources at the right buckets, at the right places will also be right. So that's a wonderful blessing. Now, one caution I can give you. When the money will grow, your desires can take the shape of reality. You have been waiting for this time to get intimate with some people, more than one maybe, at different places. So that's a caution. You need to be very careful about it, right? Yeah. Decision will be with you, but I am giving you caution that with money in your pocket, you will feel like fulfilling such desires as well. Yeah. Okay. The other thing which you may experience, you will feel like having such energy increasing substances, energy enhancing substances like Viagra pills and all, to give satisfaction to your partner. But in fact, this transit, you don't need to go to that extent. Even without such substances, you will make your partner really feel satisfied and happy. Your intimate experience will be pleasurable for both of you. That's the kind of transit is going to bless you with such kind of contentment or happiness. This is fourth house. Cancer is Kalpurush chart, fourth house. So this is going to contentment. It is going to make you happy in this regard to your contentment, to your desire. Yeah. Okay. Now, I did mention about you booking tickets for travel with your taking family to such some place. We have been waiting to do that. You will do that now. But my recommendation would be ensure that either your travel should be to a spiritual place like a Jyotirlinga, Chardham, Dwarka. If not, incorporate a small component, half day, few hours, wherein you can incorporate such spiritual aspect in your travel. That will really help you. It will act as a remedy for you. Yeah. Now, in terms of relationship, overall relationship, communication will be the key to manage your relationship, and you will be the master of communication. And that's where you will see that you will be able to manage the relationships really effectively, very effectively. Yeah. And Jyotish insight, you will experience that fortune coming your way, and that will happen because of a nice influence, nice positive vibes coming from your partner. So take care of your partner in every possible way. Yeah. Another blessing from health perspective, you will experience that you will have enough food which you like to have. Jupiter is the significator of food. Jupiter is your 11th lord. Excuse me. Jupiter is your 10th lord and 7th lord. Jupiter will ensure that you have enough food, different variety of food. So that tells you will like to experience different cuisines, different restaurants. You will like to experience different brunches, buffets, at some nice 5 stars during your travel, on some weekends, Saturday, Sunday morning, Sunday brunches. So such things will increase, and this will keep you nourished because you will also opt for some nourished food. One caution, You will also opt for some nourished food. Remember, I just mentioned also. It means your preference will be to have some cold food. Like you're watching some IPL matches and you'll feel like having some Pepsi, Coke, some cold drinks, some beers. So, cold food is good. You will like it. Good for your taste buds. But also ensure that you end your food with something hot, something warm, so that your internal system stay fine, stay rejuvenated. Please take care of that. Okay. Now, another blessing which will be there, that you will feel yourself devoted to elder people. You will listen to their advices. You will keep their experiences in mind and modulate your life accordingly. That's fantastic. Yeah. And I have spoken about some specific remedies or recommendation for you already, but the general remedy which is applicable to everybody, I'll mention towards the end of the video. Go to remedy section using timestamp and make use of that. All right. Best wishes. Cancer ascendant. My friend, Jupiter is going to enter into Cancer in your Lagna and is going to be exalted from 2nd of June 2026. That's a wonderful time. It's a transition phase of your life. You will experience your life getting completely revamped in multiple ways and for the better. You see, the very first blessing, you will feel, or rather the other will tell you, you're very beautiful, you're very charming. The difference, of course, you consider yourself very handsome, very charming, no denial. But that charm which you have experienced so far has been the charm of the moon, the radiance, your external look, the way you look. But now this charm, it will be the way you present yourself, the way you speak. Your words will actually portray something meaningful to the external world, because those words will have the blessings of the Guru, Jupiter. It is a beautiful Jupiter coming into your Lagna, Cancer. Beautiful yoga is happening. That yoga will ensure that the charm which you associate yourself so far is not the real charm, but the real charm you are going to experience now. The way people look up to you, they will be in awe of your personality, the way you conduct yourself, the way you present yourself. So at this juncture, when you get some authority, you should also assume responsibility, isn't it? When you get the powers, the responsibility is even more higher. So when Jupiter is bestowing you with so much of charm and power to persuade other people, you should also assume the responsibility of your own acts, of your own, of different ways in which you are going to present yourself. I'll explain that later. But this is going to be a very transformative time for you. Yeah. The other beautiful blessing coming your way, my friend. And this is the blessing which you really wanted, which anybody would be really happy to get this. And that's your puja, your daily prayers will get the regularity. It had been missing for a while. I can vouch for that. But now with Jupiter, you will get that regularity back to your life. And that itself is one such blessings which can turn the life of people, which can really bring meanings to the life of people. Yeah, fantastic, really great. And obviously this transit will bring a lot of intelligence to your head. But that intelligence has two different connotations. One is the literary intelligence associated with literacy, academics. The other is intelligence in the area of your work. And this is more in the area of your work. How you go ahead with business delivery, how you come up with different alternatives to perform your jobs in the shortest possible time, how you go ahead with the presentation and try to convince your stakeholders. So that kind of intelligence will be rooted in you. And you will see the magic coming to your life very soon, my friend. Yeah. Okay. And definitely when Jupiter is coming in your Lagna, people are going to make note of you. Obviously, you will get the fame, but this fame is very, very different from the fame you have experienced so far in your life. This fame, I am again repeating myself, because Jupiter is also the sixth lord, it is coming with responsibility. If you are getting fame out of any such activity, any random activity, right? Then you need to ensure that your action to people fame should be to the level of Jupiter's satisfaction. If somebody appreciates you, if somebody appreciates your external attributes, what will Jupiter do? Jupiter will not simply blush. Jupiter will behave in a very, very pragmatic, very, very mature and responsible way. You get the idea? That's very important. Otherwise, if you do not appease Jupiter, the blessings, Jupiter will feel, I am giving blessings to this native, but the native is not responsible enough. He or she is not mature enough. So I should wait for some time. And then you have to wait for the next 12 years. Because Jupiter will come to Cancer sign after 12 years. So whenever you react to any appreciation, think about Brahaspati, Jupiter. How the Guru will react to any appreciation. You bring those qualities in you and see how Jupiter will increase or enhance or really multiply the blessings in your favor. Okay. People will not be able to ignore you. Lakshmi ji will be with you. Bhagya, the luck, will favor you, will open up for you as if, right? And Jupiter is going to make you really talented. Absolutely. Lot of talent, lot of skills. And interestingly, you will use a portion of such talent, such skill in upgrading your kids or children in general, guiding them in their career path, guiding them with their studies, overall guidance, how they should lead their life. I mean, children will be happy taking guidance from you because you will speak in their language, which they'll be able to understand, right? Okay. Now, money, I mentioned, Bhagya will open up for you. Money will be there. You will put in a lot of hard work. That is a general saying, but it is specifically applicable to you. You will put in a lot of hard work and you will feel that you will experience a lot of courage. Like somebody says, let's say your boss. Your boss comes and says, no, this is not, it should be done. This is not how it should be done. You will have that kind of courage to counter. You will have that kind of wisdom to rebut. That's not easy, but you will do that. You will explain your ways of working, your thought process, and then if you feel convinced, you will redo, you will modify, otherwise you will convince your boss. That's interesting. Yeah. And see, another blessings. And that blessing will come because of your regularity in prayers. That people will consider you as if you are a celebrity in your domain. Honor, fame, I did mention. But reaching to the level of celebrity is something extraordinary. So, enjoy your time. Okay? Now, money will be there. You will have skill set to manage business in the most efficient and tactful way. This is the time to kind of think about different strategy and all, right? Your focus will be on money making. See, if you are not having problem or challenges in resources, why you are paying focus on money? Because you may experience that I want to change job, I want to leave job, things are not moving, I am feeling stuck. Those kind of feelings will come. Resources is one thing, but the feeling of being stuck is something different. So such situation can come, right? Therefore, your focus will be on stabilizing your career. That feel will be there in your mind, right? And in terms of money making, I'll also advise you that speculation can also favor you. Again, disclaimer, this is not a market or speculative suggestion. This is your life, your judgment, your decision. Take responsible decisions, right? The other pain area could be that you will feel that somehow you're not getting convinced with the thought process of your family members. You like to disassociate yourself from their thought process, like to stay alone, stay aloof. That thing can be there. And vis-a-vis your equation with your partner, see, be very careful. Any third person can really take away your partner. That situation can come, right? So you need to be mindful that your equation with your partner, there is no communication gap, there is no discrepancy, should be able to resolve the differences so that things remain stable, calm between you and your partner. Otherwise, it is a very good time to get married, but do make a look at your individual natal chart so that matchmaking is done properly before you take it forward. Yeah. From health perspective, I will recommend you to take very good care of your health. Eat in time, sleep in time, get up in time. Take very good. Any challenge come, please get your full body health checkup done. That's good. It's just a proactive step to manage your health better. Yeah. And the very good thing, a Jyotish insight I'll give you. You will feel like doing a lot of service to the mankind, to humanity. And you will do that. You will not only feel like, you will actually do a lot of good things to people to make them happy. This can be by donating some food, by donating some resources, not necessarily always money, by buying some elements, article which they need. So any which way, but you will do that. Now, one specific remedy which I'll recommend you, you need to pray to Sri Ram. Sri Ram will really bring a lot of blessings in such a way that if you are facing some pain areas which I just mentioned, Sri Ram with his blessings will take away or remove these pain areas. Okay. And towards the end of the video, I'll talk about a general remedy which is applicable to everybody, and you should also do that. Use timestamp to go to the remedy section and make use of that. All right. Best wishes. Leo ascendant. My friend, Jupiter is going to move to Cancer and be exalted from 2nd of June 2026. And this is going to be a very interesting time in people's life. And for you also, it has a lot of significance. Why? Because this is your 5th lord. No doubt it is also your 8th lord, but this is Jupiter. So this transit is definitely going to come to you with a lot of blessings. The real blessings, as we say, as we associate with Jupiter, those blessings will be coming to your life. The very first thing is, this is the right time for you to go ahead and get your dream home. Yes, you have been waiting for that. You can actually get it now. And it is also a good time to get into a real estate transaction. This is a supportive time for you, right? And those of you who have been waiting to buy some nice, swanky vehicle, go for it. You have got the blessings in your favor. All right? From education, when we talk about Jupiter and Leo Lagna, lauded by the sun, education is important to talk about. See, Jupiter will ensure that as far as your association has a connotation with some foreign universities, some foreign teachers, some foreign students as partnership in friendship and partnership, it will do very good to you. Jupiter demands there has to be some foreign association, some foreign connection. Now think about a situation. Let's say you live in Mumbai, hypothetically, and you are doing an executive program from IIM Kolkata. Yeah, that has a foreign association because your institute is not in Mumbai, in local city. So that's a foreign. So the condition is met. So you have to play smart, think smart, and bring such foreign element in your education somehow. Let's say your school is closer to your hometown and you don't have any foreign association and you're getting stuck. Don't worry. Start talking to a person in your class who has relocated from some foreign city, from some other city of in that country, right? Who has roots, who keeps on visiting frequently to that city. You can make a visit to that city. You can travel to some other places during vacation. So bring some element of foreign through some other person. Very nice. Okay. Then that challenge will go away. Otherwise, you may feel stuck in education at some point in time. But with this quick remedy, smart remedy, that challenge will go away. Yeah. One of the beautiful blessings coming your way, my friend. You have heard about refined personalities. Basically, people talk about transformation, but it is more about how you are refining your life and making you an upgraded version of yourself. It is like not even version 2.0, that's done. It is be like version 3.0. Jupiter represents number 3 as I talk in my numerology sections, right? So it will be version 3.0. You will feel that a lot of changes which you wanted to bring to your life so far, will you will be able to bring those changes now. So in fact, your life will get a new lease of life, as if you are getting a revised opportunity. You are getting an opportunity to relive your life in a better way. That's a wonderful thing, wonderful time coming your way. From health perspective, see, you have been anxious. See, Leo Lagna had been in trouble for different reasons. Saturn had been transiting in your 8th house, right? And then Pisces, Rahu was there earlier in your 8th house, and then a lot of things are happening. Mars is there, the Sun went there in 8th house, Pisces. So things had not been easy that way. 7th house also had Rahu earlier and Mars. A lot of things happened in 7th house. And if your moon also in Leo, then it will aggregate the problem. So things had not been that easy. So because of which you have been a bit anxious, and because of which you have not been able to sleep properly or sleep in time. Now Jupiter's transiting in your 12th house. It will help you in that aspect, but not completely and fully. This change will come gradually. As I've used the term refined personality, as you gradually bring transformative aspects in your life, as you gradually reach towards your end of result of version 3.0, upgrading yourself to version 3.0, gradually you will get peace of mind and your sleep pattern will become better. But don't expect it to be really great from day one, from the day Jupiter transits to Cancer. It will happen gradually. Yeah. A recommendation: do not take money on credit for buying house or vehicle. See, it is very difficult to buy house on, without loan. I understand, but in that case, take as less a loan as possible. Yeah, it is a good time for you to go for your dream home. I've said that earlier, but this is a kind of a difficult situation I'm putting you in. So I would like to say that use your own resources as much as possible. Do not take so much of loan as you find difficult to pay justice to the EMI. Yeah, take that aspect into account. Now, the other recommendation is, if you want to get rid of this loan problems, yeah, simple remedy: donate some amount of money to some nice place. Now, by nice place, I mean the responsibility of the usage of the donation rests with you. You have to ensure that whomsoever, wheresoever you're donating that money, it is being put to the right use. Then the donation will be successful, and then you can get rid of this loan problem. Okay. In terms of focus, see, your expenditure will increase. So your focus will be on earning more money to manage your ever increasing expenditure. That will definitely be one of your key focus areas. Okay. And in terms of opportunity, this Jupiter transit is going to give you a wonderful opportunity to heal yourself internally, which is, I think, the most important aspects of anybody. When you see yourself being happy internally, even in your own company, you will feel, I am okay. I don't need the validation of others. I am fine. I am doing good in life. I am happy with myself. That is the kind of mindset Jupiter will bestow you with. All right. Challenge: if you intend to travel during this time, which you will, you ensure that every single day of your travel, you spend some amount of time for meditation, be it for 5 minutes. Prayers, meditation, thinking about the Almighty is really important whenever you travel, every single day. Yeah. And if you associate with any foreign people regarding education or for your work or for relationship, you ensure that when you discuss the basic stuff pertaining to that nature, that activity, you also speak something which will appease Jupiter. Like you bring the topic of Vedas in discussion. Try to bring some Jupiter associated topics in your discussion. That will be really helpful. Okay. Now, apart from that, one pain area which you can experience is your equation with your children, with kids. That can be a bit tricky. Okay. And to manage that effectively, I will recommend you or urge you to worship to Ganeshji. Ganeshji is called Vignaharta, removal of obstacles. He removes obstacles. So he, as a remover of obstacles, can actually help you in this area as well. All right. And this was the specific remedy for you, for Leo ascendant people. Yeah. And other than that, I'll talk about the general remedy, which will be towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to the remedy section and make use of that. Okay. Best wishes. Virgo ascendant. So my friend, Jupiter is going to move to Cancer on 2nd of June 2026. And Jupiter will be exalted in your 11th house. And remember, Jupiter is your 4th lord and also your 7th lord. So the combination seems very nice and very promising from the outset. But as we understand, life is a balance and life is all about balance. And no doubt Jupiter's transit to Cancer is going to bring so many blessings for you. But we also have to evaluate how we can ensure that balance is maintained or the blessings will continue to be with us. That is the ultimate objective. First, having the visibility of the blessings, and then to do such things by which Jupiter remain appeased from us. And Jupiter will continue to bless us with all the blessings or nice things, all nice goodies. The very first blessing, Jupiter will give you that ability by which you will understand the mindset of others. And that will really help you in building relationships. So your mindset will be really broad-minded kind of person. You will not be shallow in your thoughts. You will be able to understand other people's perspective easily. That will help you to do away with day-to-day quarrels or disagreement with people. It will help you with strengthening the relationships. Rather, it will bring people closer to you. It will make you a charmer. People will get attracted to you as if you are a magnet because they will feel like heard. They will feel somebody is there to listen to them. That's a wonderful blessing. I'm just expanding it now. When I touch the topic of relationships specifically in a short while, I'll pick this thread again. Okay. From another blessings perspective, Jupiter, being Jupiter, is going to help you with lot of rather abundance of wisdom and knowledge, which you are going to use to help your partner, people at home, to manage your home affairs, and also to guide children at home. So wonderful time from knowledge perspective. Yeah. And the other blessing is that there will be gain in your life, resource gain, monetary gains, and that gain actually will be instrumental through your partner. So it is even more important that you have a very good relationship with your partner. There's a mutual respect. At least from your side, you have to ensure that you keep your partner happy, because that gain is being routed through your partner, not for your selfish motive, but also because this gain, all these blessings are being given to us by Jupiter. So your actions will be witnessed by the Guru. And if your actions make him happy, the blessings will be multiplied. Yeah, the logic is very simple. But there is another angle in these blessings. As I mentioned, life is a balance. There can be some challenging time with your kids. But at that time, you have to use your judgment. You have to use your, not judgment, but your knowledge, your learnings. Even if you are not happy with something mentioned by your children, that's fine. You are a mature person. Let it go, guide them thoroughly. right? If you're not happy with the company they keep, guide them with some real lifetime experiences, okay? And you will see that your affinity with your daughter is slightly getting increased during this period. That's very peculiar, but you will experience that. Yeah. Okay. And the other blessing, from health perspective, expect to have nice health. And because you will have nice health, good vigor, you will do good acts, good karma. And those good acts, good karma will bring some nice reputation to you. People will look at you in high regard. A man, a woman of words. That's good. As I mentioned earlier, you will be a magnet to people. Watch out for that. Okay? Now, from health perspective, there can be a possibility that you may encounter some sexual disease, some secret disease. Strong recommendation. If you encounter any such problem in any such body parts, do not waste even a single hour or single day in doing self-medication. Straight away, go to the doctor. Okay. Now, another blessings. In relationship, if you had experienced some barriers between you and your partner, between you and the person you like to be with, those barriers will be evaporated. Your communication will be really up to the mark. As I mentioned earlier, I'm saying it again, you will be like a magnet to people because your perspective will be broad. You will spend time to listen to them. You'll be a good listener. That's a very good thing. Yeah. And your partner will actually not encourage you to experience the deeper meaning of life. No, in this time frame, even your partner will urge you to experience the pleasures of life, to have a very intimate experience between you and your partner. Even your partner will be of that opinion. Let's live life. Let's enjoy life. Let's enjoy the togetherness. Yeah? Let's get cozy. All right. So, Jyotish insight. If you are in a relationship or you like to get into a relationship, the key to maintain the relationship is through interaction on a regular basis. If you are not happy with your partner for some reason, and if you feel, I'll not talk to that person today, don't do that. This can hit your relationship badly. Ensure that communication channels are not broken, are not stopped, are not blocked or closed. Communication channel must remain open and active throughout. Yeah. Now, from intimacy perspective, as your outlook will be broad, and that broad outlook will also be coming into that relationship, you'll feel, I am open, I am broad-minded. So what? I am getting intimate with this person. I am broad. The other person also needs me, needs my affection, needs my time. So what if I'm getting intimate with that person also? So these situations you can experience, you can see yourself getting into. Manage those well, as Jupiter likes you to manage, right? Whenever in a dilemma, think about what will please Jupiter. Okay. People will actually start looking at you as a love guru. They will reach out to you to take your advice whenever they find themselves in a relationship problem, because they feel you are getting attention of everybody. You may have some secret mantra with you, how you are getting affection of so many people. So manage it, my friend. Okay. Now, one caution I like to give you, that there can be somebody who will have an eye over your partner. There can be somebody. Why it can happen? See, when your partner will feel that you are no doubt getting intimate with your partner, but you are giving time and affection to somebody else also, that can hurt your partner. And at that juncture, some of your friends can try to get closer to your partner. So manage that carefully. From marriage perspective, this is a good time to get married. But yes, look at your individual natal horoscope, do proper matchmaking. And this time, another blessing is going to favor you in speculation or stock market trading perspective. But disclaimer, it is not an investment recommendation, or I'm not urging you to invest or do the speculation activity. But it is your life, your decision. Take full accountability. Yeah. This blessing which I'm going to share with you is phenomenal. You will experience that you are getting regular with your daily prayers. This is beautiful. Yeah. Now, one recommendation I'll give you, if you really want that your business, your work flourishes, even at your home front, you feel you don't get trouble from your support staff, your people, your family member appreciate the kind of value you bring to your home, right? Please use more of social media by texting messages. More than calling in the first place, text people. Interact using text. That will activate something in your life for you. Okay? And I'll talk about the remedy towards the end of the video. Use timestamp and go to the remedy section and make use of that. All right? Best wishes. Libra ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer from 2nd of June 2026 is going to open the door of lot of blessings for you. Lot of blessings, which will be in the 10th house in Cancer. That's really promising. You know, sixth house signifies job, work, right? And posited in 10th house, Cancer, which is also about work. So the very first thing, it is going to open up the doors of a lot of work for you. If you had been feeling stuck at your workplace, new doors will open up, right? Open up the prospects of growth for you. Because it is Jupiter. Had it been some other planets, had it been Saturn, the results would have been modified accordingly. But Jupiter, being the significator of finances, resources, it will give you money, finances. How? Through 6th and 10th combination, through giving you more work. And Jupiter, as it is in Cancer, it is moving to Cancer, which is the natural 4th house of Kalpurush chart, which brings contentment and healing. So it have to give you so much of resources which will make you feel happy and contented. So a lot of doors are going to be open for you from work perspective. So the very first recommendation would be, this is the right time for you to explore a lot of opportunities. I mean, wonderful time, because Jupiter is blessing you. It is opening up doors which had been closed for long. So this opportunity, Jupiter transits to Cancer sign once in 12 years. You can imagine the kind of opportunities you are experiencing. Wonderful. Okay. The other blessing is that Jupiter will give you that kind of mindset, that kind of wisdom, because of which you will be able to overpower your competitors. And that will enrage them profusely. They will be like, oh my goodness, this guy always gets something better of us. How does he manage? How does she manage to do that? But your action must reflect the Guru's reaction, how Jupiter will react. You do not need to think bad about somebody. You put focus on your life, on your accomplishments, and then move forward. Yeah. Money will be there for you. As I mentioned, Jupiter is going to open the doors of finances for you. And Jupiter being the third lord, it will make sure that that money doesn't come out as a fluke. You will be putting in a lot of efforts. Rather, Jupiter will make you put in a lot of efforts. It will ensure that you can rest assured. If you have been putting in 100% of efforts, get ready to put in 150% of efforts. Efforts will be multiplied, but the outcome, the income will be 200%. See that? Opportunities will be 200%. You will take that. Fair deal? All right. Another blessing, my friend. The way you manage your work will be primarily because of your relationship managing capabilities. And more specifically, the way you interact with people, the way you portray your feelings in words. You will be able to express your thoughts in a very nice and constructive way, which people will understand, appreciate, and acknowledge. Right? Another blessing in the area of health You will feel protected by the Guru. Guru will say, I'll bless this native. I'll bless this child. He or she has been waiting for this opportunity for long. Now I'll bless this child. This native is under my radar. Please work. Please perform your responsibilities. Please go ahead in your life. I will manage this aspect of life personally. Okay, that's good. That's the overall thing. It doesn't mean you cannot encounter normal common flu or seasonal problems. This is a general thing. At an overall broader level, you will find in a good shape from health perspective. Yeah. The other blessings, there had been a lot of desires. Everybody has desires. But now this is the time for you to fulfill your desires. Because you will adhere to Guru. What a Guru says, you will adhere to those wordings. Because of which Jupiter will be happy. Because your reaction will be in sync with Jupiter's expectations. And that's what will make Guru happy and ensure that he will fulfill your desires. Another blessings. See, you will have a good control over your lifestyle. Rather, you will like to transform your lifestyle in a better way. Because you have been waiting for such time, and when this time is coming, you like to restart your life, if I put that way. And because of which people will like to see you or look at you as a leader. They will say, this guy, this girl has achieved so much in their life. So they can also take care of overall broader level issues. So they will look up to you as an authority, as a figure who can help others also. What a wonderful opportunity coming your way, my friend. Yeah. Okay. Now focus. See, your focus will be on properties. You will feel like having a bigger house. And if you have not had a house so far, you will definitely go ahead and book a house. Your focus will be on properties, on enhancing the standard of your life, if I put it that way. Yeah. Recommendation. This is an inbuilt remedy. If you do that, it will actually help you big time. Spend more and more time with your family. Have meals with your family. If not all the meals, at least dinner. If you make out a plan to travel for a few days, nothing like it. This will appease Jupiter a big time. Okay? Now, in terms of relationship, you will definitely take a very good care of your partner. Your partner will feel blessed. Yeah. At the same time, you will feel, I want the proximity of this person as well as the other person. Because that person is also good with me. I understand the other person also. So you have to balance it out. You have to manage. Think what Jupiter will think. What Jupiter will wish for you. How Jupiter will behave in such a scenario. That will please Jupiter. Now this was a caution. Because if you have multiple options available to you, so it is not easy to detract. So not easy. It's a caution. Pain area. See, you will not resonate well with the way your parents think. You will feel, no, there's a generation gap and I cannot relate with what you are thinking about my life or what decision you're taking for this property, how we should look at this house. I want to sell or dispose of, you don't want, or vice versa. Such issues can impact your mindset. That will be a pain area. Yeah. Now, Jyotish insight. You'll feel like moving out from your natal place and go to some other location. At this juncture, when Jupiter will open up doors of opportunity in work area, and let's say you get an offer in which you need to relocate to a foreign place, do not even think about it. Grab it, my friend. That will favor you. That experience will change the perspective of life for you. You will see and realize what is the meaning of life from a different lens altogether. Okay? I'll talk about the remedy towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to remedy section and make use of it for yourself. All right? Best wishes. Scorpio ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer is going to be really meaningful to your life. Why? See, Jupiter is your second lord, and Jupiter is also your fifth lord, which will be going to your ninth house, Cancer. The combination of 5 and 9 is divine combination, right? For your Lagna, it's acting as a trine, as if the trine of prosperity is going to open up for you. It is going to unfold a lot of mysteries of your life through umpteen huge blessings. The very first blessing, merely by understanding this trine, we can imagine that as far as the learning is concerned, you will feel blessed. You will really thank you, the Lord, because you will be put to such nice opportunities, whether you are in a school, college, executive programs, or you are learning to fulfill your soul level cravings, like you are learning some healing techniques like Jyotish or other such literatures, Vedas. Those are soul level cravings, some spiritual books. You will feel you're able to understand the things and you are able to apply those things. Understanding and learning is one thing, but this Jupiter transit is going to that is giving you that capability by which you can apply those learnings wherever you are. In school, you can get good grades. In office, at your workplace, you can get some good feedback. Business delivery can be impacted and increased and enhanced, right? So this is going to be a wonderful time for you from learning. So if I expand just to help your thought process, this is the time where you can get into any such work which can help or make lives of people easy. You can act as a good guide, good guru, good teacher for somebody. You can get into such kind of work because if you are able to understand something better, you can also help others understand better. Such product launches, such things, such work, such initiatives can help you. Okay? Now, this Jupiter transit is giving you another blessings by prompting you or giving you such thoughts in your head. I should go for a travel which should be leaded, which should be having significant impact of spiritual destinations. You may call it pilgrimages, some big temples, but such things will be there. And such time spent is worth spent the time. Yeah. Now, one remedy I'll tell you. Because life is all about balance. I have only spoken about some good blessings so far, but there can be some pain areas also as I move forward. I am giving you remedy upfront. Specific remedy for your ascendant will be you have to go to temple every day and do puja there, maybe for 5 minutes. If you do that, the pain areas or the other balancing things can be taken care of very well. All right. So the other blessings which will be in the some form of communication. See, if you felt that you are not able to understand people well at your workplace or even in your personal space, you feel that no, now you are able to understand the other person well. Somehow you feel that you are more of a mature person now, right? And you will let few things go. And that attribute, that attitude, the positive attitude will enhance the relationships. So in a way, this is a very good transit which will help you build the broken bridges. Isn't it? That's fantastic. Good. And I did mention that you should go to temple. At the same time, I'll also say that you will find that your regularity with your daily prayers is kind of getting better day by day. And that is a great thing because if you are a regular person with your prayers, then Jupiter watches. The blessings will continue. Yeah. And I did mention 5th and 9th, more of a trine. And this trine is definitely the enabler of prosperity in your life. And because this trine is getting the flavor from Jupiter, who is the significator of finance, money, so the blessing, the fortune will be through more money, more finances, more resources in your life. That's fantastic. Yeah. Now there's a Jyotish inside. If you want your work to flourish, if you start a new work, start a new initiative, and you want that to get success, Use more of text than making phone calls. Try to rely more on textual mechanism. Try it out. Okay. Another blessing. Jupiter's transit is going to give you a wonderful opportunity to start something as a business from home. You will get success. If you start something from home which you have wanted to start but did not have the courage, you will get the courage now. And as I mentioned earlier, giving you indication, something which can make the life of people easy. It can be anything. You think about problem people are facing. It can be a product, it can be a service. Try to make their life easy, try to guide them, and such activity can be managed as work from home. You will get success. Okay. And in terms of education, I mentioned you will get good knowledge, good learning. If you expand that further, if you really want to translate your knowledge in form of a book to help yourself at a later date or to help others, not a bad idea. You can actually get your book published. That combination is also there. Yeah. Now, blessing, another blessing. You will see that your experience, your interaction with your children is fantastic. There is no communication gap. You, both of you, are able to understand each other. You are very happy with your child's company, grades. You will act as a guiding path for your child. The mutual relationship will be fantastic. Yeah. Okay. And in area of relationship, see, I'll say you will have a fantastic intimate relationship with your partner. When I say fantastic, it means, see, relationship, intimate relationship doesn't only mean the lovemaking act. It also involves foreplay. The more you interact and communicate, the better you understand and enjoy the company. So those subtle aspects of that entire lovemaking session will take precedence. And those will create long-lasting memories. That's why it is going to be that fantastic and memorable experience. Yeah. Now, I did mention that your regularity with your worship and you being a guiding light for your child, such things will be there. If there are some roadblocks, I did tell you a remedy to manage and remove those obstacles. Yeah. And remember, the more you help your child, Jupiter is watching you. Because Jupiter signifies children. Jupiter will feel very happy and the blessings will multiply. Yeah. Now, speculative activities can also favor you. I also always say this with a disclaimer. This is not a recommendation or a suggestion. This is just a reading of the planetary combination. So this is your life. Take accountability. Yeah. And I'll talk about the detailed remedy towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to the remedy section and make use of that. Okay. Best wishes. Sagittarius ascendant. My friend, Jupiter is going to enter into Cancer on 2nd of June 2026. This is going to open a new chapter in your life because Jupiter is your Lagna Lord and which will be into your 8th house, Cancer. And then Jupiter is also your 4th Lord touching your 8th house, Cancer. So this is going to be absolutely a new beginning for you in many ways because Jupiter represents or signifies a lot of good things ranging from money to wisdom to children. So you can experience a lot of changes in all such areas. Okay. So let us get deep into this to understand the blessings coming our way and how to manage the balance in our lives. Okay. The very first blessing, you have heard about a word called audacity, right? But if you can use that word with a positive connotation, that can make you a brave person who is responsible enough to take any judgment or make any decision. So Jupiter's transit is going to bless you with such kind of judgment power that you will feel, yes, I can take this stand when the things are right. It is not like standing for something which is not worthy of it. But your actions will make Jupiter happy. At work, when somebody tries to pin you down, you will take your stand. You will be firm. No, I do not accept it. Period. In your personal space, you will hold your ground. That courage, that capability to holding your ground, that blessing will come to you with this transit. Okay? But that's a tricky thing. That's what I'm saying. Because when you are a bit of inflexible in your approach, then the relationships can also get out of place. So that's where I'll help you with some remedies. Otherwise, holding grounds is good. It is not easy, but it can also damage relationships. Yeah. How will be your outlook? It is pure Jupiter driven outlook. Lagna Lord touching or rubbing around the 8th house, and that to Jupiter. Your outlook has to be spiritual. It cannot be otherwise. Spirituality has to be an eminent part of your thought process. You will not be able to dissociate yourself from spirituality and immerse yourself completely into material aspect. Materiality will be there, but not completely. Okay? Challenge. See, you will experience a lot of travel. It will be there, and you will have food outside, everything. At some point, you will feel, I am not feeling the pleasure of my home. I am feeling devoid of domestic comforts. Such situation can emerge. Okay? Jyotish insight. If you want that your professional journey stays on the right trajectory and you continue to get some good breaks in your professional career, then you must write an email. Make more use of emails than calling people in the first place. First, you drop an email, initiate. After that, you can follow up with the telephone call. But email has to be your first point of contact. Okay. Take this as a very serious remedy. Now, pain area. If you feel or when you find people not getting aligned to the way you think, you will get annoyed. Jupiter will make you absolutely angry. You have heard a term called angry young man or an angry young woman. You will be exactly that kind of a person. It is Jupiter, right? So I'll talk about remedy in a bit later. Wait for some time. Now, what is my recommendation? See, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, right? It definitely will give you some nice thoughts. And rubbing your 8th house means it is prompting you towards spirituality. So, every day, if you sit for prayers, any kind of prayer you are interested in, but regularity in prayers will be the differentiator. If you can do meditation, good. If you can do some mantras, good. But Jupiter being your Lagna Lord, it demands the regularity in prayers. If you do that, all these issues like getting annoyed with people or being firm but not rigid, those scenarios you can deal with very easily. Yeah. Now, where will be your focus? No doubt in that. You will feel like exploring the hidden and true purpose of life. You've been through with this material aspect of life a lot, and now you really want to understand what's beyond this. You experience that. Jupiter is your Lagna Lord. Such things, new chapters of life are bound to open. You can ask, hey, I am only 22 years of age. I'm 20, I'm 19, I'm 32. I'm too young for all these things. Understand, agree. But in such cases, Jupiter will open such leaflets of your life so that you are feeling a bit matured at your respective place, wherever you are. As a student, you will feel like, fair enough, I'm currently doing graduation. I'm currently doing this professional course. After that, I will have to do job. I have to settle down, do something for my parent. You start thinking, what will you do after 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line? You start thinking about the investment strategy being in college. You see that? Not everybody can do that. So the maturity will start knocking at your door. Yeah? Okay. Then the other blessing which will come to you, it is a very good time to get into properties. If you want to buy some nice vehicles, go for it. This is the right time. Yeah? Jyotish insight. Now this is interesting. Before Jyotish insight, I'll talk about a subtle aspect of relationship. See, you will experience something very peculiar now, that another person who is a married person, he or she will seek interest in you. And you can really very well understand that the other person is taking interest in you by some direct or indirect indications. Now, the caution or the Jyotish insight I'll give you, though you may like it, like the proposals, like the indications, but somehow you will feel that I am done from this platonic relationships. I'm done. I can spend some time with you. We can spend some time in travel. We can go places. We can eat together. We can watch movies. Fine. But beyond a point, I am not interested. You see that? That's the change you will experience in your life. It had not been like that earlier, my friend. And you know that. Yeah. Now, a recommendation, which is kind of an inbuilt remedy. The more time you spend with your family, the better for you. Take them out, have some meal together, book some lunch, especially on weekend. Try that. Yeah. Now, from health perspective, you will feel that though Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, but you tend to ignore your health for some reason. You'll feel I am okay with any and every kind of food. Hot, cold, stale, fresh. I mean, any kind of food, I'm okay. I have that kind of stamina I can manage. That's okay. But if you really want to manage your health better, try to eat fresh food, try to eat regular food and hygienic food. That's a common recommendation I can give as an astrologer. Yeah. And also, if required, if you feel as a proactive measure, get your body health checkup done. It's good for everybody. Yeah. And the remedy which you must do, specific to your ascendant, you have to pray to Sri Ram. Sri Ram helps everybody. He will ensure that all the niggles and all the problem which you might face will go away. Okay? And I'll talk about the generic remedy which is applicable to everybody, and you must do those remedies towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to remedy section and make use of that. Okay? Best wishes. Capricorn ascendant. My friend, Jupiter's transit to Cancer is going to be an interesting transit for you. Jupiter is your third lord and it will be transiting into your seventh house. Interesting. And Jupiter is also your 12th lord and going to the seventh house. So this will open up or bring a lot of blessings, because Jupiter is a planet which bestows people with goodness. So a lot of areas you will see opening up in your life, and how you can make the best possible use of that. Let us get deep into that. So as Jupiter will be aspecting your 11th house from Cancer, the fifth aspect, right? So you can rest assured that yes, resources, prosperity, wealth will be there for you. And Jupiter is your 12th lord. So definitely some travels, some association with foreign people will be instrumental in getting those resources and wealth, right? Fair enough. And the blessing which I can foresee is that your relationship with your boss, with senior people, will be absolutely fantastic. You will get some good support from them, and that will be one of the strong causes of your motivation. Yeah, good. Now, it will not happen just by itself. It will happen because of your diligence at your workplace. And that also is another blessings. Jupiter will ensure that you will be absolutely steadfast, truthful in your business delivery at your workplace. Even if you are a homemaker, even then you will be really careful, accountable, responsible with all your homely affairs. And Jupiter will watch that. And Jupiter will multiply the blessings when you will perform your responsibilities in that dignified way. Yeah? Good. Caution. The only challenge I can foresee that you will get immersed at your work so much that you will take a back step from your spiritual engagements. Maybe you feel that you are short of time, but the recommendation I can give you, you have to find out time. If you want the blessings of Jupiter to continue, you have to find out time and take your feet to those places where Jupiter wants you to go. Okay? Now, another caution that touches the area of relationship. You can experience a huge expenditure from your spouse, from your partner. Your partner can urge you to spend a lot on this, on that, on some shopping, on some travel, on some food, on some other item XYZ. You have to be really mindful and manage your expenses in the best possible way. Yeah, please take care of that. Do not spend out of your comfort zone just to please your partner. You don't need to buy expensive gifts to draw attention of somebody. It is more about the mutual understanding. And specifically when the transit is of Jupiter, right, to your 7th house, you don't need to buy expensive gifts. You just need to see whether the person is truthful or not. Rest of the things will fall in place automatically. Yeah? Good. Now, from Jyotish insights perspective in the area of relationship, you will feel that you want or you feel like getting closer, getting intimate with your partner. Whether you get the intimacy or not, challenge. There is a challenge, roadblock, unless you do some remedies, there is a likelihood that that intimacy pleasure may take some time to come. Okay. Now, from the perspective of getting married, not the best of the times, right? So you can actually see that, analyze your individual horoscope, natal horoscope. If promises are there in your natal horoscope and matchmaking is appropriate, only then you can go to it. Okay. Now the caution is, in the area of relationship, you cannot trust blindly on your partner, right? There can be a situation that there are things hidden from your partner. So you need to be open to such areas of life and do not get distracted in that area, because Jupiter in 7th house will draw your attention to the 7th house. But understand, Jupiter is also your 12th lord. So 12th house is about meditation, excuse me. So it is better if you are not deriving or getting happiness from one area of life, you should draw your attention and put your energies in some other area of life which has even higher meanings, right? Okay. So your focus will be definitely your desire, your focus, inherent desire, because you're not being regular with your meditation and practice to achieve that. And that's the best I can suggest you, especially when Jupiter is transiting in 7th house for you, right? Now, Jyotish insight, it is a very good time for you to connect with people. Social media, it's a very good time. If you like to start something new, it's a great time. You will be able to influence people. People will relate with you, right? From that aspect, the relationship will be good. Yeah. And so you see, Jupiter when 7th house, it will kind of detach you from people, from platonic relationship. You will feel, no, I'm not getting what I deserved, what I wanted. My expectations are not being fulfilled. So I am no longer interested. And remember, Jupiter, Capricorn ascendant, you have Guru dosha. And when Jupiter goes to 7th house, Shiva gives you a wonderful opportunity to get rid of Guru dosha. Yeah, fantastic. And how you can do that? Simply by activating the 12th lordship of Jupiter, by doing some meditation, daily prayers. All right. And I'll talk about the remedies towards the end of the video. Use timestamp, go to remedy section and make use of it. Okay. Best wishes. Aquarius ascendant. My friend, Jupiter is going to enter into Cancer on 2nd of June 2026. And this is going to bring a lot of blessings in your life. Jupiter is your 2nd lord and it will be transiting in your 6th house, Cancer. Jupiter is also your 11th lord. It will be in 6th house. So, from the first blessings perspective, you will feel that your capabilities are getting enhanced. You're finding some smarter ways of completing the work in short amount of time with a better output. So basically, this blessing is to such an extent that every boss, every senior person in their management will like to have a person like you, who is capable enough, adapt enough, smart enough to take the full accountability and yet deliver as promised. You see that? This is the kind of blessings. This is the kind of this is the kind of capability and adaptability you are going to experience in your life at your workplace. If you're a homemaker, you will have the similar experience in managing your home, managing your family members, your children, your parents, your senior, your adults, elders. I mean, you will feel like, yes, I am smart. I can take care of anything and everything. Yeah, you see that? That's a wonderful opportunity. Now, if this is the case, if you are able to please people, if you're able to manage so much of responsibility, isn't it the best of the times to find new opportunities? It is. Jupiter, being your 11th lord, is going to bestow you with some nice resources, enhance your money and income. And it can do so by opening up some doors which can give you some more job offers, more job opportunities, more work opportunities. So that's there. So my strong recommendation will be, if you want to make a move in your job, this is the time. Go for it, because Jupiter is adamant to give you more resources. Yeah, that's good. Now, see, one caution I'll give you. While you are doing everything, managing everything, you can find some new jobs, you can start some new initiative, everything is there. But you have to manage your reputation. And how you can do that? Please take very good care of your documentation. You can discuss on phone call, orally, but documenting is extremely important. It will help you. Remember that. Especially in your personal relationships. If you are in any such relationship which you don't want to come in public visibility, be very, very careful. Either you stay away or do not expose yourself digitally. Do not share any explicit picture of yourself with somebody. Do not go and meet somebody whom you don't trust fully. You can get captured through a secret phone, secret camera. I mean, be very, very carefully. Yeah, be very, very careful. Excuse me. Okay. Now, my strong recommendation. Let's say you are looking for a job and you get an opportunity which requires you to relocate to a foreign place. And you're thinking, shall I take that or not? My suggestion is go for it. It can give a new dimension to your career. It will open a new lease of life for you. It can really change your perspective. The way you look at life, it will completely modify the perspective. It will be beneficial to you. Yeah? Good. Okay. Now, your focus will be on work, and work. Because this is the area you have been struggling to manage. And if this gets stabilized, you can take care of and manage the other things easily. Right? Can't you? Pain area. See, you have been through a lot so far. So you will feel, I just want to be practical. See, I just want my things get done by any which way. So that will hit people's emotions sometimes, and that you will feel and realize it can hit you. So you don't need to be practical all the time. Some bit of emotions are good to have. Yeah. And this is going to be an excellent time for you to expand your business. If you have been waiting for Jupiter getting exalted, and then I'll start investing in my business, this is the time. It is going to favor you as an Aquarius ascendant. Okay. Another blessing is there. I suggest you to pack your bags, go for some foreign travel with your family. Not only you will strengthen your bond with your family members, it will give you a new learning, new experiences, some memorable family pics together. So it is going to be a memorable experience for you. Yeah. A strong recommendation: Jupiter's transit to Cancer is going to be a wonderful time for you to introspect, understand the true meaning of life through meditation, through prayers. It is a must you have to do. Yeah. Now, spending time with your family on foreign travel and while you are at your place is going to help you. You can take out, you can book some a brunch for your family together on weekends, or you can plan some IPL matches together, go for some movies, some other sporting events. Try to spend some time with your family. Yeah. From health perspective, I'll say it is better if you go ahead with full body health checkup. As a proactive measure, it is always recommended. And I'm recommending it to you now. Now, another Jyotish insight: if you are interacting with a foreign person, your boss is at a foreign location, it will be good for you. So, if you're in a business and you are seeing that some deals are coming from foreign people, foreign customers, put more energies and more focus on such deals. The remedy which I'll recommend you is Om Namah Shivaya every day. Yeah, specific to Aquarius ascendant. Other than that, I'll talk about the general remedies which you also adhere to towards the end of the video. Go to remedies section using timestamp and make use of it. Okay? Best wishes. Pisces ascendant. So my friend, Jupiter is going to transit to the sign Cancer on 2nd of June 2026. And Jupiter is your Lagna Lord. It will be in your 5th house. And Jupiter is also your 10th Lord. So if you see, the Kendra and the trines are getting associated. Is it some kind of a Raj Yoga for you? No doubt the blessings are going to come to your life. We'll figure out which are those blessings and how you can make the most of it. Yeah. So it is no doubt going to be an awesome transit for you. Very good transit, because Kendra and trines houses are getting connected. And Jupiter is your Lagna Lord. Yeah. So the very first thing is that it is about the character of a person. If the character, the attitude of a person is right, the rest of the things can be managed. Fine. So Jupiter's transit to Cancer will ensure that your attitude will be positive, regardless of the situation. Your character will be steadfast. Your moral values, your integrity will be really up to the mark. Absolute blessing, superb. Second blessing is that you will ensure that you are going to visit some spiritual places, temples, gurdwaras, mosques, churches. And such visits will be the enabler for your blessings. So do not restrict such visits. Okay. And Jupiter will be aspecting your 11th house, being your Lagna Lord and 10th Lord more specifically. Engaging your work, right? It will ensure that you are not short of any resources. It will keep coming to you. The wealth will keep coming to you. Yeah. And more so, if you are regular with your temple visits, spiritual places visit, if you are regular with your prayers, Jupiter being the Lagna Lord will ensure you have enough to lead a fantastic and happy life. Yeah. All right. Then my recommendation: if you want success in life, you want your career to grow, please discuss with your elders. Whenever you face any challenge, take their suggestions. Leverage their experiences of life. It will be excellent for you. Yeah. Now, another blessings, because Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, it has to be there. Jupiter will make you a learned person. It will make you a Pandita kind of a person. You will take a lot of interest in learning new things. So for students, it is a wonderful time to learn new concepts, to get some good grades, to apply for good universities. It's a very good time because learning is going to be there, right? Fantastic. And Jyotish insight. See, it is a very good time for you to connect it with masses, with people in general. So while learning is good for you, your connect with people is good for you. If you make both marry, you can start such initiative as a sidekick. If you're a homemaker, you can also think about starting such initiative from your home and earn some good money out of it. Think of the ways in which you can help people, make their lives better, guide them through some YouTube channel, through some TikTok videos, any such ways you can think of which can bring a difference in people's life. They will be able to relate to you what you say. Okay? Now, another blessing is that because you are able to influence people, people will feel that you are one of them. They will actually understand what you say, how you guide them. They will look at you as a person who really is a person of words. That's a fantastic thing. Yeah. My recommendation is that you will see that you'll be fluid in thoughts, but slow in actions. So your mind will be very active, but the manifestation of your thoughts will not be up to that speed. So try to maintain the balance. Don't get disheartened if you think or plan 10 things to do, but only 4 or 5 of them got getting fulfilled in the short span of time. Keep practicing, keep trying. You will get to where you want to reach. Okay? Another Jyotish insight. See, you will be really conscious of your health and you will manage your health pretty well. But it will require good amount of efforts on your part, but you will do that. Yeah. And I did mention that you will visit some spiritual places and rather wanted you to visit every day. And you will also meet your spiritual master in this period. Beautiful time, beautiful transit. Yeah. Your focus will be on your work. It is not going to be an excellent, fantastic time for your work. It will be kind of a reasonable time. Resources will keep coming. You will interact with people. Things will be going on well. But still you will feel as if you are stuck with your work at some point in time, right? So don't worry. This is a good time for you to set your foundation. Keep learning, keep growing your foundation, right? And another blessing is that your experience with your children will be fantastic. You will guide them. Rather, you will also learn from them. You will learn together, right? Nice time. You will act as a guiding light for the children, for their education, for their career, to guide them in every possible way. And I'll give you a caution. Stay away from speculation. It is not going to favor you. Yeah. And a strong Jyotish insight. There must be a daily planner for you. Start your day with a daily planner. Plan out what you have to do every hour and you see how you are going to get success. Okay. After this, I'm done with Pisces Ascendant. I'm going to talk about remedies. Please go through that. Okay? Best wishes. Remedies. Okay, let us try to understand remedies by taking example of any ascendant. Let's take Cancer Ascendant. Okay. So level 1, I'll try to make you understand the remedy through various levels. Level 1, ninth lord is in first house, right? Jupiter is transit to Cancer, which is good. But sixth lord is also in first house, which may not be that good. There's a problem which we need to remedy. Level 2 of complexity. That ninth lord in first house is Jupiter. Oh, fantastic, excellent. And the sixth lord in first house is also Jupiter. That can make things different. It is Jupiter. It can bring some sort of respite, but some other challenges maybe. This is level 2. Level 3 complexity. That ninth lord in first house. This is fifth from ninth house, which is fine. But the sixth lord, Jupiter in first house, is eighth from sixth house, which is Sagittarius. That's challenging. Level 4 complexity. Ninth house, Pisces, is under double aspect of Jupiter and Saturn. Fantastic. But sixth house, Sagittarius, has no longer the double aspect of Jupiter and Saturn. Another challenge. So, how do we need to understand the remedy? We have to ensure that our ninth house, ninth lord, stay activated. It is doing a lot of favor to us. At the same time, we have to ensure to manage the sixth house and sixth lord for obvious reasons explained by me so far. And this is applicable to every ascendant in some way or the other. So what are the suggestions I can give you, which you must do? The very first suggestion is Jupiter is Guru. Jupiter is Brahmana. It has started travel from the marketplace of Gemini to go to its home. We are welcoming Brahmana. Please come home. We will honor you. How you will honor a Brahmana? If a Brahmana comes to your home, you ensure the place is spick and span, clean, neat, the thoughts are pure. Hey, purity is important. So purity is one thing which appeases the Brahmana. Respect purity. Your actions should reflect that. That is point number one. Second, Brahmana is appeased when you talk some sense, talk about Vedas, Puranas, some such scriptures. So if you read such things every single day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, Jupiter will be pleased. Isn't it? Good. Third thing is very important because Jupiter is now exalted. You cannot miss on that. Om Namah Shivaya. Every single day, one mala, please do that. And the last thing is visiting a Jyotirlinga with His grace. I just visited Sri Mahakaleshwar and Omkareshwar 2 days back with His grace. And this is also a blessing. And I wish the same blessings come to your life. Now, there are specific Jyotirlingas for specific purposes based on ascendants and other planetary combinations. If you understand that, that is a fantastic remedy. Otherwise, visit Jyotirlinga which is closer to your home. But do visit one of the Jyotirlingas during Jupiter's transit to Cancer because Jupiter is exalted. And when you worship Jyotirlinga, you pray to Lord Shiva in that form, in that land. It has a different result altogether. Okay? So please go through all these remedies and you see how your life undergoes a magical transformation. Remember, Jupiter goes to Cancer once in 12 years. It is not a yearly transit. It is a rare transit which we encounter only a few times in our life. Maybe 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Right? So we have to make the most of this transit. Okay? I wish you the best. I'll see you soon in some other video. Till then, Namah Shivaya.